Welcome, welcome, beautiful ladies, to another Get Ready With Me. It's going to be exclusively e.l.f. products. Oh, that was hard to get out. Why, you say? Well, you know, I've been looking all over for foundations that are budget-friendly, that are geared for mature skin, and I found e.l.f. Now, I did e.l.f. Camo. Then I saw that e.l.f. had this. It's a Satin Flawless Foundation, and it's $6, and this is in the color Bisque. I want to give it a go. I know some budget-friendly foundations don't have the wear like the higher end. So I thought, what could I do to see if I can extend that and make them waterproof and rehydrate your products? Oh my goodness, what is it, did you say? Oh my goodness, what is it? It is Inglot Duraline. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, you might have heard of it. I had never heard of it before. I saw an influencer mixing it with her foundation, and she said it made it waterproof. She did set it with powder afterwards, but I'm not going to use any setting powder or spray at all, except around my eyes, because that's part of what they said to use for the Duraline to help it set. We're going to do the eyes, we are going to do the foundation, we're going to do lip liner, and we're going to do brows, all with this amazing product. And then I'm going to come back later tonight and we're going to see if it is all that and if it is a must-have in your makeup arsenal. So without further ado, let's get to it. Little tiny bottle. It was $13 on Amazon, and I think that was Black Friday deal. So this one's coming out on the 27th, and it still should be Black Friday price. I think it's regularly $18, but I know it's a little tiny bottle, but you hardly need any of it. It would last a long time if it does what it says it's going to do. Okay, I reanimated the sponges. All right, so now we're going to take this foundation, and you're not supposed to shake them violently. So we'll go very careful. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it on my little tile. So we're going to take the lid off, and it is a pump, and I'm going to put a pump and a half, or was that 2 pumps? Okay, as you can see, it's pretty thick. Now I'm going to take my Duraline, and it's got a little pump on the top, so you can just squirt and fill it up, I believe, but we're not going to use a lot. I'm going to do a drop. Okay, 2 little drops. And then I'm going to mix it up with my Fenner, okay? Hope I'm staying in focus. I've been having so much trouble with my camera. Colors going flared like a solar flare. All right, there we go. Okay. Yeah, and this is going all the way down. It's supposed to help it go on smoother. So again, if your makeup is, questionable how old it is, you just drop some of this in and it'll bring it to life. It is safe. That's what it says. I was a little taken aback when it said it's flammable, but I don't plan on eating any flambe or brulee or whatever that, when you flame broil something. Okay, well, let me look at, all right. So it isn't full coverage. It's like medium, so you would have to build it. It's like light to medium coverage. But we're going to put this on here. I'm going to make sure I cover any areas. I got me a new chair, so I'm higher up, and I don't have to look like this and go out of the picture. Keep blending. It seems like it blends. It blends in easier. I mean, I really don't need to do much else. Wow, I am impressed. Now, I have Camo. This is the Camo Concealer, Hydrating Camo Concealer, and this is in the color light peachy. This is in light peach. Right now, I didn't do my Aqua 4 under my eyes. So now I'm going to take, guess what? I'm going to take, this has got a huge doe foot, and put it on the back of my hand. And since this is a Duraline, I'm going to dip I'm going to put it right next to it, okay? So I don't get too much. I take my Angie's little kitten paw, and I'm going to mix it in there and grab up a little bit of the primer. a little bit of the Inglot. Okay? And then I'm going to go like this. I am going to, as I said, powder around the eyes, and I have the e.l.f. HD setting powder. I put it in this little container for travel, and it's just the translucent, and I will use that around my eyes. This is not real tiny fluff McGruff, a little McGruff, and dip it in that, slightly, ever so slightly. Okay, and then I'm going to lightly brush it. So next we're going to do brows, and this is the e.l.f. brow pencil, No Budge in gray, and I'm going to put a little drop of the Inky Gutch on the back of my hand. Ooh. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to just dip it in here and kind of trail it off so it's not really wet. Okay, and we're going to try it. Now I don't really think I like the color. It's more of a, it's really gray. It's doesn't have anything but gray in it. Well, what I mean is, I love ash brown, but I also, the soft gray by Nicole has just been perfect. I think it's got a little more black. This is just really solid gray. We'll see, and I just don't have any hair. So brow serums don't work for me. And then this should make it waterproof. I don't, it's not raining right now, but wouldn't it be great to have where your makeup would not run whatsoever? All right. Okay. That'll have to do. Now, I love my e.l.f. Mad for Matte Nude Mood. These are just all mattes for a matte kind of day. They're lovely, and I'm going to use a brush today because I can. So I'm going to use a little tiny, very, very precise for my brows, for my lids. So I'm going to take this brown here, and I'm going to dip, dip, dip in it. Okay. And now we're going to go to where my crease is. And then I'm going to go like that. There. And we fluff McGruff. We fluff McGruff. And then in the corner, I'm going in with this color here, all the way to the back. It's like a charcoal. And these are just lovely, lovely lipstick. These are just lovely eyeshadows. Okay, simple eye look. Simple. And I'll have to blend. And then on the front lid here, I'm going to go in with this lighter. And I'm going to use that with one of my little flat. You do have to use a lot of brushes when you do it this way. Okay, there it is. I like this one by Angie. And I'll put her right there. Okay. Oh, pretty. They're just gorgeous colors. I have to tell you, my husband was videoing in here, and my husband burst in a couple of days ago and said, "You are going to have a huge mess in the bathroom. You left the bidet on." And it's like, what? You can't leave a bidet on and get up. I mean, without knowing it. Are you serious? So I had to go in there with him, and the bathroom was just, it had missed the heater, thank God, but it just got everything doused so I don't have to mop for a long time. But what I'm thinking is that my dog Newt, I've caught her drinking out of the toilet, and so you have to keep the lid down so she doesn't do that. But I think that it was up, and she somehow hit the little handle with her head and then left the scene. All right, and then I got blamed for it. And I told my husband, you need to keep the lid down, okay, from now on. He goes, I always keep the lid down. He is adorable. Okay, and then I wanted to go in the corner, and I'm going to take a little teeny tiny one, little teeny tiny flat one. Where is it? Okay, it's right here. It's Angie's little flat. And I'm going to go in this. It's almost like a pinky. Okay. And I'm going to go here. Oh, yeah. See, it's just, these are beautiful, beautiful, subtle colors. All right. So now I have my stuff placed. And it will be time to get the big fluff McGruff and go to town. Okay? Then I'm going to take that little flat brush I had again, go back in the pink. So now I am going to take my little teeny brush. Where'd it go? This little one here. Got it in my Jessup thing. And I think with this product, you really need to wait for things to dry down before you go out and get wet. Because it's waterproof. We'll see. I'm going to take that dark brown that I have in the corner. I don't want to dip the Duraline in this. I'm going to take my fingernail like this and put it on the back of my hand and then mix the Duraline in with it. Hopefully you can see that. Okay? Right, and then I am going to line and very carefully. It's very subtle. Ooh, yeah. Oh, it makes it just blend really well. It's not real pigmented because I just don't, see, I don't like real darkness under my eyes. Okay. You get a little too much. You want to get it before it dries. I'm going to take a very little bit, see a little one like so. I don't have to go that far. And a little bit of powder. Okay, just a little bit. And I'm going to go right under there. Put a waterline. So I'm going to powder just a little bit. It says that helps with fallout. Just a little. Not right up under the eye because I already lined it. Just right down there. Very, very sparingly. Even though this makes it waterproof, you're going to use a waterline brush. You want to have it also to be waterproof. That's just what they said. I'm going to take, I have this e.l.f. in brown. I'm going to put a little bit of the, on the back, right over here on its own, just to help. All right, here we go. I want to keep it close to the lash line. Keep towards the waterline. But I'm gonna, can you see? It's pretty subtle because it's just on the lash line, all right? On the waterline on the lower lid, I cannot find my essence, so I'm gonna use the Tarte I have. We're gonna have some awakeness on my eyes. Gonna take my little Duraline, drop. Okay. Just mixing it till it gets the consistency I want. You just gotta play. All right. Try this side. I want to give it a fair chance. I know nobody wants to do all this stuff, but I'm doing it to see. So there's the bottom. All right, while we're going to let that dry before I put on any mascara, I am going to go ahead and get my beautiful e.l.f. This is this little palette. I really couldn't find it on Amazon. I think I got this at Walmart for $3 and it was quite a while ago. It's called Blushing. It's called Blush Blushing. It's just very light. You can make any powdered blush with this Inglot into a cream. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to try to take with my fingernail and get, oh, there, geez. Wow, see? Right here. And I'm going to, see, I'm going to drop a couple of drops of the Inglot in there. Well, it does make it a little more blushy. It does make it more pigmented. Definitely. So you can turn any powdered blush a cream blush. So you have a twofer. What do you think? Oh, it's fun trying new things with you ladies. All right, my mascara by e.l.f., their Lash Extender Tubing Mascara. And this isn't old, but if it starts to look real flaky when I put it on, then I can drop a little Duraline in there. Now, the under eyes. I'm going to take the Camo again. I'm going to put more of the Camo concealer in Peachy, and then a drop of Duraline right next to it. All right, here we go. And interesting, if it makes it waterproof, that's good too, but if it keeps it from separating, and I'm wondering if this will help it from creasing in the marionette lines. If you've got really heavy brows, you've got real heavy marionette lines. Okay, that's this eye. Nothing under there. Here we go. The eyes are done. Now we've got the lips. I have a very pretty lipstick by e.l.f. I'd never had one before, so I ended up buying it. And it's called Mauve. Oh, it's called Effortless. It's like a mauve. Let's do it here. Pretty, pretty. I'm going to use this is by Catrice. It's plumping, and it's a mauve. Let me try. I just want to show you the color because I got to put some. All right, so there's the liner next to it, and then here's the lipstick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Duraline, put it on my hand, just like so, Take this lip liner, and my lips are dry. I do have foundation. And I want it to dry before I put on my lipstick. And we're going to see, you guys. I think that's dry. I'm going to take my pretty, pretty e.l.f. And this is like a matte. It's matte, but it's satiny. I'm going to do some editing. So I'm hoping that when I do the editing, that if I put my hands on my face, we're going to have success. And I will be eating dinner, so it'll be interesting to see if the liner does. All right, and the eyes. One last look. Looks like it's pretty good. You beautiful ladies of my heart, here I am at 7:45 p.m. All right, here's my eyes. And the lower lids. The only part I'm unhappy with is the concealer. I'm not sure if it's the Camo or mixing it with the Duraline, but I've got it's really dry and cakey right in here on my nose. Of course, my glasses don't help. Now I'll have to say about my brows though. Let's try. You can rub them off. You know what? If I had hair, I probably couldn't rub them off, but I don't have any hair right here. So maybe it just doesn't adhere well to just skin. Yeah. The blush looks good. And I did when I edited. I was like that. I think the blush stayed. So I really think there's a promise here with this product, especially in foundation. Now underneath, okay, underneath where I had put on the liner, that's still there. The waterline, just a little bit of the Tarte Fake Awake, but it looks like it's, from a distance, it looks like it's good. And on top of my eyes, it's on, but I don't have a lot of trouble with my upper eyes, but the lower eyes, I think they look good. I don't have any hopes for the lips. I think that the brows would be a really good for people that have hair. I think it would really hold it on, but I really do think that it works on foundation. Okay, here's a picture from right after, okay, and then now. Aside from the lips, I did have to reapply my lipstick, but I think, you know, it has a place in your arsenal. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and just remember to not step in anything squishy, and there'll probably be a lot of squishy things at Thanksgiving. You just don't know. I love you.